Hi there, my name is Nadernejad, and I'm the world's leading online reputation management specialist. I've worked with everyone from Fortune 500s to politicians to help them fix their online reputations. And in today's video, we're going to be sharing one really beneficial tip. It's writing and distributing a press release. And I'm going to show you very simply how to write and craft a press release. I'm going to tell you about what press releases are for, how they might benefit you, and how exactly to approach creating that press release for maximum news coverage and benefit. Now, there are several different reasons why you might want to use a press release right now to promote your brand, product, or service, or to promote yourself, and I'll explain each one of those. But before we get started, let's look at what is a press release and what is it used for. Press releases used to be a lot more exclusive, and they used to really get the attention of journalists. And the way they worked was, let's say I'm a brand or I'm an individual and I have something to share with the world, okay? So I would write a 300 to 400 word, really simple write-up that goes over the who, what, when, where, why, and how of whatever my story is. And the goal would be that a journalist that was browsing the PR wire or staying tuned to their inbox would then get a message about my newsworthy story. They'd see the headline and immediately they go, wow, that's newsworthy. I'm either going to write about it or I'm going to contact the media contact on that press release, interview them, and get a story up. Now, today, press wires are a business. It's very easy for anybody like you and I to go to a press release website, purchase some credits, and send it live. Many people don't know this, but it's very powerful. It's powerful because I can get my message on some of the top sites. We're talking about like Fox 40, Bazinga, Market Watch, some of those really powerful websites. However, they're not news stories yet, they're just PR, and they're going to go in there as PR. So they do have limitations. Another thing that works against the press release today is that there's just so many. Chances are your press release isn't really going to get picked up if you don't write it in a very compelling way. According to industry data, only 10 to 20% of press releases actually get picked up and turned into a news story. And that's 1 in 10. From what I've been seeing, it can even be lower than that. So how do we maximize our chances of actually getting the press picked up? Well, here's how you do it. I want very clear in the headline what it is and why it's significant, okay? So the components of a press release or any news story are the following. We use an acronym, and I was taught this in journalism school. I have an honors degree in journalism. It's called SINFUL. Your story has to be significant, interesting, and new. If it's significant, interesting, and new, then you have a very good chance of getting picked up by the press. We don't only want to know what it is, we also want to know why it's important. One example is right now we're doing press releases for a client. They are shutting down Hollywood Boulevard for a festival that empowers women. So there's a lot of really important things there. The zeitgeist, what everyone's talking about, the contemporary, the significance, is that it's about women. So there's that equity and diversity angle. The fact that they're shutting down Hollywood Boulevard for a festival is new, it's unprecedented. So that's going to go in the title. Hollywood Boulevard will be shut down for the first time for an event that empowers women. Here's what it is. So those are a couple of ways we'll fit it into the headline. Now, the moment we get into the body of that press release, that's where we want, in the very beginning, the location. We often have the location like Los Angeles, and then we'll have what's going on in the top. So we'll restate from that headline the most significant aspect of that story in what we call the lead, L-E-D-E. The lead is what the journalist is going to see first. And then we're going to have the information. We're not going to add fluff. We're not going to speak around it in weird ways. We're going to very concretely explain why people should care and why they should be interested. And we're generally limiting this to 300 to 400 words because most journalists are so busy they just want to glance at the story and see why it's important. So this is how you craft a press release. Now, I want to mention a couple of things. Press releases today are extra beneficial because they rank really high on the web. So if you have negative content out there and you're looking to improve your online reputation, it's as simple as publishing a press release, using your name or your brand name in the headline, and at least for a couple days, for a week, that story can stay there. If there isn't a lot of content out there about you, that press release might remain indefinitely on page 1, but I wouldn't always count on it. So if you're looking for concrete information about suppression and reputation, I have a second channel with over 1,000 subscribers, Nadernejad Media Incorporated. It's our company. You can take a look at the nearly 200 videos there to learn more. But for now, if you're trying to get the message out about your brand, this video should serve really well. If you have any questions, you can call with me and I'll do my best to meet with you and discuss. Otherwise, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for the next video where we'll be covering more media tips, public relations, and online reputation management. My name is Nader, and thank you for watching.